yeah, start recording again and continue on with the stream. I'm not going anywhere, not yet. Am I wrapping it with real leather thong? Well, I'm going to get a close approximation from the craft store, which is synthetic leather thong, which is about a quarter of the price and obtainable tomorrow morning from the shops, as opposed to going to Perth and hunting around Western Leathercraft to get some. Okay, I'm thinking I may actually, for con-friendly kind of feel, coat the handle with 2mm foam. Yeah, Beardy, I have to keep reminding myself that I'm making cosplay weapons as opposed to the stuff that you make, which is actually like authentic replicas. Yeah. That and the fact that I actually want to make some money on the commission. I know, bloody capitalistic pig, aren't I? La 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 la. I'm not touching that, Dark. I'm not touching your wife's leather thong either. No. Or maybe. When I cut it cleaner, it actually works relatively well. The suede that I used in my thing, so I don't know. Might be worth a look, see what happens. Nah, mate. Barbed wire. Because she's just as tough as he is. Oh, if you haven't tried these, these are part of my birthday present. These are mango flavored, brother. Mango. White chocolate with a smooth filling. Ooh, listen to this list of ingredients. These sound wonderful. Sugar. Yeah, that's basically it. Sugar. I don't know if they're new. Oh yeah, new from Lindt. That's just not right. White chocolate is not right. Damn, you really are over on the dark side, aren't you? US, I mean Australia. These are made in Switzerland. Manufactured in Switzerland by Lindt and Sprugolini. Because that's a good Swiss name. Sprugolini. Sprugolini. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Yes, see. White chocolate is fine. Mango part's wrong. Oh, man, you're going to starve in the rainforest. The only trouble I have with white chocolate is that it's not chocolate. Dude, so many racist comments in my chat tonight about the colour of my chocolate. Honestly, guys, I thought we were more open-minded than this. Oh, God. Not you too, Gourmet. Come on. What do you mean? Hey. It's got cocoa butter, vegetable fats, whole milk powder, skim milk powder, cream powder, mango puree, some sneeze, colour concentrates, that's always good, carrot and pumpkin. The fucking thing's mango flavoured. Why the hell would you have carrot and pumpkin in it? Jesus wept. Flavourings, food acid, lactic acid, colour, and paprika extract. White chocolate contains cocoa solids, 29% minimum. You like your chocolate dark, like your coffee. Yeah, to mimic mango flavour. I got those Yogo puree things for my granddaughter when she was younger. And I was having to look at one. It's mango flavoured. Mango flavoured. It's written all over the front like 10 times. Mango flavoured. And then when you have a look at the list of the ingredients, 0.1% mangoes. Soul? Making a mess. I'm cleaning the mess. I'm cleaning here. Souls are overrated. Come on. The mess is on the floor. Well, I can't see the goddamn floor, so that doesn't bother me. You've been North Korea'd. It's all a facade. Boing. Geez, there's some bloody thin walls there. A cascade. Okay. Stop fingering the hole. That's not what she said. I'm sorry, Tiger, you're coming with only like half a sentence. It now, I just didn't eat it through. You've been at work too long. It's getting psycho. Okay then. Your iPad is fighting with you and messing up your post. Bloody iPads. Piss off, Siri. Let her do her own thing. Is that really going to be just going to be long enough? That doesn't look right. That definitely does not look right. Oh, because that's 11.5, not 10.5. Oh, that's going to work out fine. Straight down the middle. I'll get 2 pieces out of this one. Okay, then. It's not long enough. Top and bottom gonna be smooth. I like me a smooth bottom. You mean, am I gonna plug the holes and smooth it over? Yep. Although, like I said, I'm really tempted to carve a T into the base of it. Put my maker's mark on it. Because it's a commission after all. Should stamp a logo in the axe head somewhere discreet. Yep, I don't have a stamp. Right, like here. Were we discussing that, Beauty? 3D printing a stamp of my T or something like that? Under my beard. It's foam though, yeah. Well, under here. At one time. At Bandcamp? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Ted told me off when I even had to ask. Beardy and I were discussing getting it 3D printed from Shapeways in a metal filament and then hitting it with the heat gun to heat it up enough to brand foam but not melt the filament. Yeah. Yeah, I might just do that relief cut thing that I do for fine details like I did on the Kratos axe. Just put a small T underneath there and hit it with the heat gun a little bit and let it open up the foam just a tad. I thought you were just talking about doing a model for me, mate. I didn't actually expect you to print it up. I thought you actually mentioned Shapeways. Getting them to do it on a metal filament. I love me the smell of some contact adhesive in the morning. And as it's 10 to 2, it technically is the morning. Now, I wonder if the workshop else got a short week or a long week at school today. Right, yes. Indeed. Problem solved. Hold that. There we go. So I don't put the glue down on a working surface. All the way to the edge. What's that? But I can design it. I'm off next week, so I'll have the time. And don't put yourself out for it. It's just a thought at the moment, like I mentioned before, whether I should be putting maker's marks or not, and then Ted telling me, yes, you make it, you sign it. Oh, okay, I will. One of the options I thought of was taking up a... By the way, is it your birthday? Oh no, it was yesterday. As in over 24 hours ago. Let's fix that. Edit. There we go. No, so, yep, was my birthday over 24 hours ago. Happy late birthday! Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, with a fancy mark, with just my T from Tyrannus. Like I said, I even thought of taking it up to the mate who did that laser cutting of the wedding shield. A sheet of 2mm craft foam and get, you know, as many 28 point T's out of it as I possibly could, kind of thing, and just gluing them onto my work. Oh, look out. Mail splurge just came through on my emails. What the hell? My Mini Factory has an amazing new filament that we'd like you to try. Our friends at Filamentive make some of the best and most ethical filament around. And as such, we really wanted to share what they were getting up to. Also, they're providing a 15% discount for My Mini Factory users. If you print anything from My Mini Factory with Filamentive, be sure to share your photos. Plastic is a global problem. Okay, well that explains why I got that email. Why all of a sudden they're sending me an email about 3D printing filaments while we're talking about 3D printing when I don't have a 3D printer just creeps me out. It's like they're monitoring my feed, man. Ethical filament, yeah. A T with a circle around it like a snake eating itself. Yo, Finn, in the cup, not at the cup, in the cup, in the cup. There we go, look at that. No cleaning up after Finn. Oh shit, that was 50. They're not ones, they're tens. Well, thank you. Yeah, ethical, as in, I don't know. I just read the email and then deleted the fucking thing. So, if you're considering it, Beardy, I'd like to stick with the T that I'm using in Tyrannus, that Rapscallion font, because that's also the brand on my YouTube vids. I watch commercials for you. Damn, I'm sorry for your hardship. I'll write that down. Thanks, brother. I hope you're not considering doing this for love. Bloody well, you fucking charge me. Capital T, yeah, just that T there, under my fingerprint. It's going to import right over if it's a font. Well, that's not. That's a graphic. Obviously stretched the foam while I was wrapping it around, and now I have an overlap. So, Fen, was it a good commercial that you watched for me? Because I'd hate to have put you through that trauma for, you know, a shitty commercial. A minivan commercial. Oh, for soccer mums. He's supposed to make Beyond one too, but he never sent an image of what he wanted. Hemorrhoid cream. Well, see, that's both nutritious and delicious, and yeah. Oh, you're just sprouting what you make people watch when they go to your channel. Because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Much. Well, not frequently, anyway. Timeshares in hell? Yeah, been there, done that. I just spun an idea for you. Oh, no. Ah. Here's your advert. You won't get any bits though. This may potentially lag out my stream, guys. Crown Classic. That looks yummy. Oh dear. Actually, I'm quite happy with that seam there. Yes, there's a seam along there. I'm not sure if the camera is white balancing out or not, but it's there. Cool. For those new people I notice have dropped in just recently, all of tonight's background music is, well, recently, all of tonight's background music is compliments of our mate there in chat, Dark Energy Designs. Thank you, Doc, for your musical contribution to tonight's stream. Sad and sometimes risque jokes have been supplied by Beardshy, Dark Energy, and Fen recently. With other not quite so notable contributions made by all the other seedy bastards who've joined us tonight. Dark Energy Night. Because I'm Batman. Snug as a bug in a rug. Dark Energy. How's this for ad copy? Do those long hours of cosplay creation cause your colon to clamp closed? Is your rectum regularly reeling from ridiculous rue? Try healing with Barge instead. Barge, the beautiful butt bonding baseline for bottom burden. I reckon it works. I reckon we could do something with that. Man, you got that in one take. Definitely a pro. I have been known to stand on the odd street corner. Oh, they don't let me on the radio anymore to do voiceover work. Apparently, I don't suit the demographic. Perfect. Another fantastic wedding contract hot off the press. You little ripper. Seems Ash and Beck are getting married in December and have contracted yours truly to provide the entertainment. I do like it when a plan comes together. Okay, time to lay down another layer of 2mm on this. Yeah, it's definitely got a distinct flatter edge there, but I'm committed now, so... Foobarred. Well, no, not foobarred, not beyond all recognition, but... definitely going to have a distinct profile. Yummy. I hate cementing down 2mm. Whoops. Whoop. Stop fucking moving. I hate cementing down 2mm. If you try and put it back, you're screwed. Or do you not wait for it to dry? Yeah, I wait for it to tack off. I don't want no shiny shine on here. Baker's paper, man. Greaseproof paper, baking paper, whatever you call it. The stuff that you put inside baking tins to make sure the cake doesn't stick. For large surfaces, you can use it as a barrier. Wait for it to dry, and then put it down. So, like if I was going to glue something on this, I could cover the whole thing up and only show that much exposed, and start my tack. And then, as I pull my paper out, lay it down. It's a technique I use for laying the details into the sword. Coated the whole surface, but then put that greaseproof paper down as a barrier, and then just worked from one end to the other, pulling the greaseproof paper out from underneath it as I went. Ah, he says as the light comes on. Ha 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 ha. Where's my steel? There it is. So definitely going to need at least another couple of chunks of 2mm from my packet to do the very end and the very top. And I'm going to need a plug. Going to need a plug to go into the end. So we'll keep that, which is offcut from the axe head. Oh geez, that's sad. Dang. Hang on a sec, guys. I think I can hear the little workshop elf having a whimper. Yeah. She was whimpering because she wasn't under the blankets and she was getting cold. So she's all set up now. Okay. That's dry enough for me. So, to demonstrate, here's one I prepared earlier. See? So you can put the two surfaces together and you're cold in Australia. It's like 1,000,000 degrees. It's actually 18 degrees Celsius here at the moment. It's just opposite weather down under. It is our winter. Well, yeah, it's been winter for what? 7 days. Or six days and 2 hours. We had to laugh. We heard about all those poms jumping into the fountains and stuff in Trafalgar Square because it was like 26 degrees or some bullshit. It's like you're all having a heat stroke and stuff, and we're going, yeah, right. That's a nighttime temperature, dude. Silly poms are silly. That's who I haven't seen for a little while. I haven't seen Seek in chat for a while, speaking of our token pom. Hope he's alright. That's like 79 Fahrenheit. Is it? I don't know how to find out. Hey Cortana. What is 18 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
18 Celsius is 64.4 Fahrenheit.
64.4. Bloody 79 degrees. Jesus, dark. Oh, what? There? Yeah, when it was like 28. Yeah. At 26, they're all going, oh no, heat stroke. Sorry, I thought you meant tonight's temperature. The current temperature here was like that. Going, nah. Yep, the 26, 28, yeah, not tonight's temperature, yeah. Wow, it gets so much hotter here in the summer. Yeah. But like I said, there was we're talking a couple of years ago now, but it was on the news here how England was suffering a heat wave and people were having heat stroke, and there were English people in their bathers in the fountains in Trafalgar Square to keep cool. And we're all laughing our fucking heads off because it was like 26, 28 degrees, something bullshit like that. It really was small. You keep your air conditioner at 68 degrees at night. Mate, I'll just open up the window. Listen to the sound of the wildlife. And by that, I mean the guys who live in the next street. Bloody bogans. Whoops. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Nabbit. This is a nice drive in one day. Got a good thump your foot down and crack into it. I like this one. Not that I haven't liked the others as well, but yeah. That's what I thought. Kangaroos! Don't open the door, that's how you get spotted, mate. The spiders around here are big enough to lift the windows up and come inside if they want to. It was 98 here over the weekend. Sure as hell wasn't 98 over the fucking weekend here. Give you the drum. Shit, Duck, did I go through your entire playlist, mate? I think I did. So pretty. So pretty. I feel pretty. So So pretty and witty and bright. Fußgraber. Probably I don't have a lot of my other material on there. Well, I appreciate you allowing us to use it for the backdrop for tonight's stream, man. Oh, damn, that's hard. That's probably why wrapping PVC in EVA foam is not LARP friendly, because that still could hurt some poor person. So I need to do the final little bit here on the end of the handle, and the apply the blade and then put that bit on there and plug the ends. I think I might plug the ends and do the wraps over the ends, so it's 73, says Beardy. Well, it took you all that time to work out what the bloody temperature was. Jesus, mate, we've moved on to a different conversation since then. Let's put that up there. And do a bit of that. You have to log in tonight and upload your other crap. Crap? You were too cold to type. Oh, you poor, poor bastard. I wasn't hearing any crap, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about, mate. And unfortunately, Radio Rivendell is still down while they transfer to their new server. Okay, so we won't be using any of that. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just simply start Dark's playlist again. One, two, one, three, two, 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 three. You spoke to the guy who owns it, yeah? What did he have to say for himself? He's having a hell of a time finding a new server to put thousands of hours of music on. Yeah. Can only imagine the fees that they want for the storage space and that. The old server closed down without any warning. Oh, that's a pain. Something stupid like the time signature. Mate, if these are really rough tracks, without going down once. So yeah, he's a bit upset. Been up over 10 years and then just disappears overnight. It's a bit... Yep. All fan music. So yeah, hopefully he's smart enough to have himself a backup. We do that. Where's the mark? Shows that's the front of the blade. That's what that mark is for. That's going to be too high. I'm going to have to tuck that down a bit further. I don't want to put it all the way in. I want to leave enough of a lip to glue the wrap to, so it doesn't plunge all the way in. We'll leave it there for a sec and we'll move on to the other one. Oh no, am I going to get... Having a smoke in the parking lot and you lost all your video and your audio. I'm glad I read that twice, because like dyslexia kicked in for a second and I thought you were having a shit in the smoke in the parking lot. I'm getting drop frames all the way down to 0, guys. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason the last few nights at around 3 AM, it's only 2:30, we've been losing our internet for up to an hour. Yeah, thanks, Fen. I'm not sure whether you got the audio then. But around about this time for the last couple of days, it's been dropping out. Oh, for Christ's sake. Like now. Yep. As I was saying, for the last couple of nights, it's been playing up like this. I'm watching the kilobits per second on my broadcast and it drops all the way down to 0, and that's when you guys get dropout. It normally floats around the 720 mark. Yeah, although it's only, well, it is showing that I've dropped recently 1855 frames, 1900 frames, for fuck's sake. Close that in the background as well. Wonder if I've got some sort of background maintenance crap going on at this hour of the night. Let's kill Steam in the background, see in case that's doing something. Just close that crap as well. Like I said, I don't know, maybe I got a status update or something in the background. Not status update, software updates that run at like 3 AM or something. You got chat but nothing else? I don't know, I'm broadcasting at full bandwidth now, so maybe do a refresh, Tiger. Typical Windows solution. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Are you good now? Yeah. It might be my updating files to the cloud and stuff like that. So yes, I will turn off all my automatic updates on everything. And then remind myself to do an update automatically. Hell, you know what I probably should do is turn my automatic updates on for like 9 o'clock in the morning when I know I'm asleep, instead of 3 o'clock in the morning when the computer expects me to be asleep. Sure, a little bit of Dremelin. I'm also going to change that back out to the big bit of the standard size drum instead of the thinner drum. Boink. Okay. Dremel noises. Actually, I was gonna... Whoop, that's not off. Going to make that one in a little deeper, not a lot. Right, tidy that up. You got it. Just the tip. Only the first 7 or 8 inches, just the tip. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I put a plug in either end, and I just dremeled the excess off where it mushroomed out because I made sure it was a little thicker than the inside, so that when I put the last bit of this 2mm foam wrap, I can grab that top couple of centimeters and glue that as well, top couple of mils and glue that as well. Get that out of the way. Grab another bit of foam. You're too far to the top of the screen. No whacking furries. Ruler. Thank you. There she goes, coughing and spluttering, poor little kid. She's got a lot of phlegm on her chest at the moment, little bugger, which is why I keep making sure she's rugged up really well. 11.5. 11.5. That should do that nicely. We want that for the top bit. Take the blade off so we don't damage it while we spin this thing around. Oh, now I can hear all the road noises out there. There's somebody with a motorcycle definitely not doing 60 k's an hour through the residential area in which I live. But who would do that? See, now it's gone all deathly quiet. As it probably should be at almost 3 a.m. Okay, so there's that. And making sure that I've got that glue also all the way around on that plug that I put in, so that the 2mm foam that I put on for the cover also holds that plug in place. one of the little Padawans who comes to craft with me on Sundays, and there are 4 of them now. 3 younger people, and one of their mums is also a crafter. So they're all working on various aspects of costumes and props. But he has an interest in film. My stream always makes you want to make something, but all of your stuff is in storage. So, get it out of storage, dude. Feed the passion. Make some stuff. No? Well, it was worth a try. Yeah, I think I might put some more there. Oh, there's a bit of a bloody coolness wafting through the house now. You can't. It's in storage because there's no room for it where you currently am. Well, that's fucking sucky. So what I'm going to do is once I put the 2mm on, obviously I'm going to end up with a lip at the top here. So I'll let the glue cure off, and then I'll hit it with the Dremel once more to make it a softer transition so it looks like it's one piece of timber. But at the end, let's faff around while it's doing it. Damn, that's really come on. You can do it. The Onlines is back. Dude, we missed you. And with cake. Ah, I'm not falling for that. Cake is a lie. Bandsaw, belt sander, largest footprint, but you love using them. They make cutting and working with thick materials so easy. Absolutely. Absolutely. I set my little Dremel up before the stream and finished the profile. It's mooch. Oh, mocha. Okay. It's mooch? What the fuck? Mooch? Am I being educated again on some weirdly exotic and strangely delicious condiment? Dessert? Whatevs? But no, mocha. Cake or death? Well, we can't have cake. We didn't expect there to be such a run on it. So it's or death then. Okay. Well, that's looking good. Not shiny, not wet. let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Hey, don't blame me, all right? I've got a 4-year-old granddaughter. The cake is a pie? No, Jimmy. Yo! You will be baked. Mulan is acceptable. Frozen is not. Yeah, just let it go. Viking is always welcome. Ah, you're welcome. For that Death Star I blew from the sky. Just an ordinary Jedi. You're welcome. For that saber you got thanks to me. Yeah, you took the bait, and now I'm unsubbing. Dude, no, not Milana. Not Moana. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The Star Wars... No Treasure Planet. Dude. Poor little Vegemite. Gonna have to see about getting her a humidifier or a vapor. With some eucalyptus or something pumping through a room at night. Ah, well, that did not give me the required result, ladies and gentlemen. I am not impressed with what I got. What? No Treasure Planet? Nope. No Treasure Planet. I don't know any of the songs from Treasure Planet. Were there songs in Treasure Planet? Just one or two. Okay. I did like his little flubber mate. Yeah, that's not as clean as the ones at the top. They're really pretty. And this one's like what? Were you making that at 3 in the morning? Kind of result. I like how Jim's entire motivation is, I'm going on an adventure and you can't stop me. Yes, very altruistic and thinking of everybody except for himself. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's the opposite of what he was doing. Guessing I'm missing about 20 to 25 songs off that playlist. Wait, piss off you. Dusty. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Apparently in the US, there's a guy named Dusty Kunz. Kunz, yes. And you're going to put the other 20 to 25 songs and add a link to the player on your Twitch page when you get home. Cool bananas, man. Get that stuff of yours out there in the domain. There we go. Look, put a maker's mark on the end there. So, we have a blood, which is going to have to go there. Wait. Why did that really? It stopped the word pussy, as in cat. Really? Wow, I'm going to have to look at tweaking that freaking thing, whatever it is. I have a maker's mark now? Well, I have a T with a circle around it in the bottom. Okay, so we're going to wrap the top of that. But I think I might need to anchor the head to the handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the contact adhesive to just one surface, which means that it won't cure off and grip as quickly. Then I can stretch it open a little bit at the top and add some more on the inside and hold it open until it cures and then let it drop in, and that will anchor it. And then once this glue dries, it will actually fulfill its mission in life. And that'll be to hold bits together. So I'm adding a thicker coat around the top, because when I push the blade on, it's going to push the glue down along the foam, along the tube. And coat the surface that way. Yep. That did what I expected it to do. It pushed glue down with it. That's all squared up nice. And I have glue on my finger. Of course I do. Now, how much material do we need at the top here? About 2.8. 2.8. 2.8. 2.8. Okay, so if I cut a strip off of that other piece there, which needs to be just under 11.5, so we're going to trim a little smidgen off the end here. Oi, square, stay with the steel ruler. Thank you. And we're going to make it between 25mm and 30mm at 28mm. This is the piece of material we want, as opposed to a bit underneath the ruler. And that should pretty much finish that. It's way high. It's way high. Measure twice, cut once. Not around here. Well, I gotta go and actually be productive. Nope, sorry. Can't think of anything to say about that. We'll catch you later, Tiger. Based on gluing this and this, I probably don't have much more to do tonight. It has hit 3 AM. So I'm going to glue this puppy on here and probably call it quits for myself for the evening as well. Get myself some sleeps. What's that, Biddy? You got work in 5 hours. Go to fucking sleep, man. Get some rest. Yons, you altered the reference you PM'd me on Facebook to reflect the things you said about it. Sweet. So you've sent that through to me on Facebook again? Well, later on after I wake up, yeah. Altered the file on Dropbox. Okay, so if I click the reference again, it will give me the revised version on Dropbox rather than the original version, yeah? Sweet. Modern technology. Gotta love it. Love it when a plan comes together. You usually only need about 5. Jesus, Betty. I don't I don't have ease getting to sleep, but when I get to sleep, I like to stay asleep. Okay. A little bit of a workshop elf. He altered the deal. Pray he doesn't alter it any further. Yes. Oh God, look at that fat gut. Middle-aged spread. Dag nagged it. Might actually do one more small thing before I pull the pin for the night. Where have I put that? Up there. You slimmed down the blade a bit. I slimed down the blade a bit. Really? Wow. Okay, that's a link. Leaving Facebook? Why am I leaving on a jet plane? Follow the link, let's go there again. Ah, oh, you made it 40 mil wide instead of 60 mil wide. I wasn't actually concerned about the width of the blade. The thickness of the blade had me. So 250 mil tang shoulder. The diamond on the blade is now 40 by 20, which isn't correctly reflected in your graphic there. 20 by 40 means that the height of the blade is going to be half the width of the blade. So you're going to end up with a far more slope, a far steeper slope than you're depicting in your graphic, I believe. Well, that's curing off. You're going to end up with okay, 40. Oops, I really should have here and here. All right, 20 here and here, giving us a very this is closer to the profile that your blade's going to look like. Okay, whereas your profile image, your blade shape image, is a nice flat diamond. Yep. Is that even in the image? My bloody video's disappeared off me. There we go. So that's 40 wide by 20 high. 60 is going to give you a profile like that's going to be more like the profile you get at 60 by 20. That's more like the profile you're going to get. Although that doesn't look right. That looks really fucking dicky. Sorry, man. Yeah, that is dicky. That top one, it was 15 instead of 10. So yes, that is 40 by 20. That's your 60 by 20. No. So don't go 20. Don't go thinner than the 20. Give me the 20. That gives you room on either side of the core to cushion it with some foam. Missing some measurements. I must admit I didn't scan the whole thing, Beardy, so I cleaned up, didn't I? I'm seeing the shoulder at 150 mils, the tang to be 25 mils wide and 250 mils long, mate. Overall length of the blade, 1,250 mils. And the taper at the tip of the blade to be 70 mil. Okay, there's my foam covered axe at the moment. Let's get you a full, well, there we go, that's the base. It's a little dinky toy looking thing compared to the other blades I've been making, but it balances. No, it doesn't. So, the last thing I'm going to do tonight before I go to bed, because it takes a little while to dry, is I'm going to put the corking on there. So I just need to get a little bit of water to dampen my finger with. That's plenties. Okay. Bastard. This is Sally's No More Gaps coloured cork, but much more importantly for everybody else, it is a acrylic sealer for sealing bathrooms, sinks, that sort of stuff. I'm going to put a glob on there. Release the tension on the gun so we don't get another big glob coming out there. A glob is a technical measurement term. A little bit of water, a little bit of goop. And backfill it against the groove. Insurgent. I'm making a Viking axe for a commission for a lady. Kinda has picked a reference image from the TV series Viking, kind of style of axe. Looks to be a Dane axe. Beardy is the man with the correct terminologies and names for weps. Beardy, what did we decide this was going to be? It's a bit late for me to be streaming, or a bit early. It's 3:20 in the morning, and I am quite literally wrapping up. We're 10 minutes short of a 5-hour stream. So yeah. That unfortunately is going to leave a little bit of an imperfection in the blade, but I think I'll live through it. Oh yeah, unfortunately you turned up right on me pretty much saying it's a bearded axe of steely doom. I love it. A real blade on my axe? Hell no. I craft out of foam, my friend. So EVA foam, 3 layers there, all glued together, and the axe chopped out of it. Usually axe heads that big were Dane axes and had a long handle. Let me ask you a question. Really? How many times are we going to get that? It looks real. Yeah, it's because I'm using a shitty camera. But thank you. I appreciate that. So, okay, gang. That's it for the night. But here, the axe is combined. Oh, I still got to do the beveling on the top there. And now that I've put wet, no, I'll leave that beveling now until tomorrow, otherwise I'm going to be screwed. So basic construction's done for the axe. Ready to pull the pin for the night. Look, it already has a blood stain on it. Yay! And I will see you guys at the next stream. Thank you very, 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 very much for your continued support and company tonight. Dark, thank you very much for allowing us to use your fantastic music in the background of the stream. Thank you, Insurgent, for your very kind words. And at 3:20 in the morning, I'm pulling the pin. So you've been watching Tyrannus Cosplay. It says my name right there. It also says it's called Cosplay because it's meant to be fun.